So how did I not know about this? How is it that nobody told me? How is it that I didn't see anything mentioned about this in any of the videos that I watched about this product? If you're the owner of a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, an Osmo Action 5 Pro, or an Osmo Action 4, you really must watch this video, because I think you're going to discover a feature which you didn't even know existed and which is going to be really useful to you. Stay with me on this one because I think you're going to like it. I've watched lots of videos and I've read a number of reviews on the DJI Mic Mini, which is what I'm using here to record the sound today. But I never heard anybody talk about this feature. In fact, I discovered it by accident. One day I was recording using my Osmo Pocket 3 and my DJI Mic Mini, and believe me, when I discovered the feature, I was extremely surprised. So I decided to try it out on my Osmo Action 4 as well. And guess what? It worked. Now, I haven't got an Osmo Action 5 Pro. However, the next day I went round to my friend's house who has got one, and I tried it on his Osmo Action 5 Pro. And again it worked. So what am I talking about? Well, here it comes. The DJI Mic Mini is also a remote control for starting and stopping recording on your Osmo Pocket 4, your Action 5 Pro, and also on your Action 4. Yes, you heard me right, it's a remote control. With a simple click on the DJI Mic Mini transmitter, which is connected wirelessly to your camera, you can start and stop recording. So the way I discovered this hidden feature on the DJI Mic Mini was that when it arrived, I was trying it out. I attached it to my jumper with the magnet, but the problem there is that then you can't see down like this. So I was playing around, fumbling with the buttons, trying to see if there was any noise reduction on it. And I pressed one of the buttons and shock horror, my Pocket 3 began to record. I jumped back. What? What's happening here? So I pressed the button again and it stopped recording. I couldn't believe it. I was really surprised and pleased. This meant that I was now going to be able to use my Osmo Pocket 3, set my tracking, move to my position, and then just click on to turn on record. So, which button did I press? Well, it's not difficult. There are only two. I pressed the nearest one to me, which was the top one. And the top one is the sync button. So why haven't I heard anybody talking about this? I would have bought the Mic Mini a year ago if I had known that it also worked as a remote control. However, I didn't. Only a few weeks ago, I bought the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I'd been playing with the idea for some time, and in the end, I said, okay, let's give it a try. And as I'd heard about the DJI Osmo audio ecosystem, where you can just connect your DJI Mini mic directly to the Osmo Pocket 4 without any transmitter or cables, I decided to pick one up. And initially all I bought was the individual transmitter bundle, which comes with a little charging dock, two dead cats, the magnet for the back, a USB-C to USB-C charging cable, and a small zip-up bag for putting it all into, because I wanted to keep my Osmo Pocket 3 kit as minimal as possible, as small as possible. However, after I discovered that this is also a remote control, I decided that I would permanently leave this individual receiver in the small bag which I carry my Osmo Pocket 3 around in, and I also purchased the complete kit which comes with two transmitters, one receiver, and a charging box. That's how I have two DJI Mic Minis here with me at this moment. I was so impressed by the sound quality, the ease of use, the tiny compact size which it has, the excellent magnetic system for connecting it to your clothes, the small charging dock which comes with it, which you can just leave it sitting in while it's in your bag, and numerous other things. The first one I bought, which was the individual transmitter kit, cost me just €25 in a limited time deal online. And the two transmitters plus the receiver, plus the charging box and all the other accessories, I also picked up in a limited time offer at 79 euros. So for just over 100 euros, I've got microphones until the cows come home. Okay, so I've connected my DJI Pocket 3 to my DJI Mic Mini. You can see that the blue light is steady, meaning that they are connected. So let's give it a try. I'm going to press the top button and let's see if our DJI Pocket 3 starts recording. And there we go. It started recording. And let's press it again and see if it stops recording. Absolutely perfect. This is going to save me a lot of time and be so useful. Okay, so I've just taken off my Osmo Pocket 3 and I've attached my Osmo Action 4 and I've connected this DJI Mic Mini to the Osmo Action 4. So let's give that a try and let's press the top button again and see whether or not it starts recording. And there we go. And will it stop recording as well? Yes, it did. Honestly, this is an excellent additional feature to the DJI Mic Mini because I can stand at a distance from my cameras and start recording and stop recording whenever I want to. Okay, so I'm about 7 steps back from the camera, which is probably about 4 or 5 meters. But I did test this out earlier in the hallway in my house, which is a lot longer. And I think I got about 14 steps back, which is probably about 10 meters. And it started with no problem. And let's press the button. It started, and let's press it again. The Osmo Action 4 takes a little bit longer to stop recording when you press this button or the button on the camera. So let's see if it stops. And there we go. Okay, so that was only about 4 meters, but as I said, I could go further back. I can't honestly see a situation where I personally would need to be that far away from my camera. However, some people will see that need. And again, this is going to be a very useful feature. So there you go. If you didn't already know, now you do. I hope you found value in today's video. I wanted to share this with you, as I said, because I hadn't seen anybody talking about it before. And I really do think it's an excellent additional feature. So as soon as you subscribe to my channel, if you're not subscribed already, and give a like to this video, you can rush off and try it for yourself. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comment section down below. And if you already knew about this, you can tell me in the comment section why you hadn't told me before. Please like and share this video with any friends, family, and social media groups that you think might also find it interesting. You'll find affiliate links to gear used in the making of this video in the description section down below, including links to the DJI Mic Mini and also to the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. If you do purchase something through one of my affiliate links, the price to you will be the same, and I will receive a small commission which will help me to continue creating content for you here on my channel. So until the next time, this is Andy at Photech Video signing off. Take care and be safe, and see you in these next videos.